Greetings everybody, let's get this thing started. Panda here, and today we are going to be taking a look at a very hot topic here in the zombies community, and that is Dr. Monty. First off guys, if you're new to the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button so you stay up to date with every single thing Panda TV, and hit that like button for this knowledge I'm about to drop on you guys. So here we go. You guys ready for this? Let's do it. Since Dr. Monty has been introduced to us in Black Ops 3, the community has been absolutely fascinated by the mysterious identity of his character. In this video, we're going to be discussing something very interesting, and I believe that Dr. Monty has actually been right in front of our eyes this entire time. Before we even had Black Ops 3, we've seen Dr. Monty. We all know that Treyarch loves to boggle our minds with Easter eggs, and they especially love to hide them in plain sight. So once you recognize it, you have that feeling where you're just like, facepalm, doy. So let's think about it. An example of this is Blackjack. You would know that for months, the multiplayer community was absolutely intrigued and baffled by who could this new specialist be, the 10th specialist who was supposed to be named Blackjack, and he was actually the black market merchant. So what I believe is happening is that Treyarch is actually employing a very similar tactic with Dr. Monty. We have seen Dr. Monty, and here is where. Do you guys remember this image? This was one of the very first images that Treyarch presented to us for Black Ops 3. Everyone was like, what the heck does this have to do with anything? Who the heck is this guy? And you know, for the first couple weeks before the game really launched, and while the game was in its early beginning of the cycle, people were really intrigued by this image, but after a while it fell to the wayside, and we got all wrapped up in the hype and the Easter eggs of all the maps that were released, and we forgot about that image. Now guys, here we go. I'm going to bring you guys some facts. You know I don't just go throwing out theories without backing it on up with some facts. So let's go ahead and jump on into these facts. Alrighty guys, so if you have been keeping up to date with the Easter eggs on Gorod Krovi, that you would know that there are some wisps that are hidden around the map. Now if you hit these wisps, shoot at them with a pack-a-punch gun, you will get a series of quotes from Dr. Monty. Now one of the wisps is actually located in Belinsky Square near Quick Revive, and this one is going to give you this quote here.
Alright, so you've got this universe, this big, changey, already volatile universe, and then you shatter it with a hammer, a metaphorical hammer, and it cracks and splinters into a million other universes, all coexisting at exactly the same time. Do you have any idea how difficult that is to keep track of? I may be omnipotent, but I can't be everywhere.
What I like about this quote, and what makes this quote stand out to me, is that he says that he is omnipotent. And if you guys don't know what that means, you know, if you break it down, omnipotent, all strong, all powerful, that is what he is. Usually you would say, you know, I don't know what religion you guys believe in and all that aside, you would say that a god is omnipotent. They have overarching power. They're able to see what is going on and see all around them. So Monty is an omnipotent being. Now who in Black Ops 3 is omnipotent? Because maybe we have a face to Dr. Monty if he is this guy in this teaser poster. But who precisely and what group does Monty belong to? Now, the omnipotent powers that we've seen so far in Zombies and the whole storyline have been the Shadow Man. We have also seen the Keepers in some ways could be considered omnipotent, along with the Apothecans. And then also we have the demonic announcers, who are omnipotent and all-powerful and have control over things. Demonic announcers are who are dropping all the drops and everything like that. We also have this quote here where Monty states the following in regards to the drops and things.
Where do you think all these magic weapon boxes come from? The chalk drawings on the wall, the magic ammo drops? The gumball machines? Do I need to go on, or do you get the message? I just hope you appreciate it.
As you can see, he's basically stating the fact that he is a demonic announcer. So yes, I believe that Monty is a demonic announcer. He has some power in the map. He has control. He is all-powerful and omnipotent, as he said, and he also obviously is able to give us the different drops, the mystery box, wall weapons, all of those kinds of things. So Monty, thank you very kindly, my boy. Now, another interesting quote, guys, I'm really just going to be breaking down a lot of these wisps. Another interesting one to me was when he talks about free will. Now go ahead and listen to this quote.
You see, the thing is, I'm meant to stay on the sidelines, not really supposed to get involved. Free will and all that stuff. Oh, that was my idea, by the way. However, I do see stuff now and then that makes me go, ooh, that's not good. I really should do something. But the thing is, all I can really do is give things a little nudge. Sow a seed, plant an idea, see what grows, see what sticks.
So he says that free will was his idea. What that means to me is that he had another group of people, there were other people involved, other omnipotent beings. He is not the only omnipotent being that is out there. So what that draws me to conclude is that Monty is the one who is in control when the zombies' eyes are red. Also, looking back to our mighty and ever amazing poster, what is the only color besides black, white, and I guess silver in that poster? Yes, you guessed it, red. So what I think we're seeing here is that we have Monty in charge in Mob of the Dead and also now in Gorod Krovi. Now, another statement I want to highlight and another wisp is when Monty actually talks about Samantha. Now, I think a lot of people, they found this quote interesting, but they don't really know what it means, and I think I have a pretty good understanding of what it means. Let's listen in on the quote.
Samantha. Oh, boy. You ever heard the phrase, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned? Well, that fury is even worse with a little girl, especially one as confused as that poor child is. She really didn't get much of a chance, did she? Right out of the gate, she was thrown into this madness before she could ever figure out exactly who she was. Still, that's all ancient history now. She's safe in the house.
Now, this is the part I want to highlight, guys. He says, she really didn't get much of a chance, did she? She really didn't get much of a chance, did she? Right out of the gate, she was thrown into this madness before she could even figure out exactly who she was. Now, what didn't she have a chance to do? Think about it, guys. What did Samantha do that was short-lived? You could maybe think, oh, she's a kid and she didn't have a chance to live her life as a kid. But no, I don't think that's what he's talking about. What I actually think he's talking about is the happenings of Moon, and when Samantha goes inside the MPD, the eye color of the zombies change, and she is the one now in control of everything. She becomes our demonic announcer. So I believe he's actually saying, Samantha never even had a shot to realize how powerful she really was, just the way that he was. It was so short-lived. She was a demonic announcer for a very short period of time. Unlike Monty, who has a permanent position of, being this omnipotent being. What I think is going on here is because Monty is omnipotent, he is all-seeing and all-knowing. When everything went wrong, when Maxis opened the gates and broke and fractured the world, like he mentions in another wisp, his attention was then drawn to our characters in the storyline. What he realized is that these guys knew a lot about what was going on and had quite a lot of power also, and were able to make changes and make moves into actually fixing or, in some other timelines that we played, ruining our storyline and our universe. I think what Monty knows is that if he can help along our characters all the way up until the finish line, at the very, very end, he's going to trick them, and he's going to take full power for himself. Because think about it, we've only had 2 maps so far with red eyes. So Monty, though omnipotent and powerful, he may not be the one who has the most reign over the world and over all of these universes. Guys, this is such a deep topic, such a deep topic, and I think it's absolutely amazing. I love what Treyarch is doing with this storyline. But guys, yeah, I really do think it's him. Even think about it, he's wearing a suit and tie. You know, doctors often do also wear a suit and tie, and just the way he speaks, he's so eloquent that yeah, he would wear a suit and a tie, but realistically, he's got a little bit of evil going on there with him. And also, if you did enjoy, be sure to hit that like button and also subscribe so you can stay up to date with every single thing PNDAtv. But on that note, guys, I'm out of here. I'm sending you good vibes. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Panda out. And take a seat while I crack that head open and hit you with some knowledge. With a bachelor's, yup, straight from college. Blast furnace double packed, so OP. Exclusively on PNDAtv.